What's going on, everybody? This is All Things Entertaining here, bringing you with a brand new video, and today we have contents released from the Shadoll structure deck that is coming out relatively soon, and we have quite the spiciness of the structure deck. I think this is actually going to be one of the best structure decks of the year. If not, it's going to be the best structure deck of the year because the reprints are just so dang good. Let's just jump right into what we've got here. So overall, got your standard Shadoll stuff. You got your Falco, Hedgehog, Squamata. Yes, Dragon is in here. So for those who are curious as to if we would see a Shadoll Dragon in here, because people were really worried about that, it's in here. Really good card to have a reprint here. It's been seeing some play in some fusion decks, and so it's been seeing play in a bit of as a sort of a tech card here and there, but it's not been too successful as far as that goes. But it is a nice reprint because I think the rare was just climbing up to about, I'd say about $3 or $4. Those who had the rare, or those who wanted to play Shadolls now, already have their rares. So, but this is just a nice gesture to those who were a little late to the punch on that one. You got your Beast, which is a really good one. Don't know why they wouldn't put that in there, but they could have just removed it in general. But we're not focused on that too much. We are looking at BLS, really good reprint. I think this is the third time it's been printed common. If not, it's definitely the second time this card has been printed common. So pretty good reprint. It's still hovering around like $5 or $6 for the common. So a nice good reprint. Lava Golem, definitely good. Dark Arm Dragon, can't really complain about a reprint of that. Performance Trickline, really good reprint, especially since it fits the theme of the deck. You're going to be wanting to send this card a lot with the structure deck. Armageddon Knight, pretty good card. Felice, a card that I don't think has had a reprint since its inception, so that's neat. Curry Bandit, shout out for those classics, for those classic Shadoll decks that would just add normal summon Curry Bandit, excavate 5 cards, get their Shadoll spell, and send like 4 other Shadoll monsters to the graveyard. Paracerberus, which also only had one reprint as of recording this, or one printing. Curse of the Shadow Prison. We're not going to talk about that card. That card's bad. But it's just funny to see this card here. It's a really bad field spell for Shadolls, but you know it is. But here is the kicker here. Some pretty good stuff here. We got a Super Poly, Instant Fusion, Allure of Darkness, Foolish Burial, Living Fossil, Pot of Avarice, and Twin Twisters. Really amazing spell reprints here. This is why I said this was probably going to be one of the best structure decks of the year. We got Lava Golem BLS. We got these great spells that synergize with the Dark Archetype like Allure of Darkness. We also have some good fusion stuff like Instant Fusion and Super Poly. I think this is the first time Super Poly has ever actually made the cut in a structure deck before. So having just a access to that is going to be kind of insane. Living Fossil is kind of a card that's been floating in and out of decks playing Warrior decks. So if you were really worried about that card just getting bought out again, well, fear no more. This card is going to be a common. Pot of Avarice, it came out of the ban list, so that definitely makes sense. Twin Twister, definitely a good card. Always good to see reprints of that card. It's going to be the new MST before long. I hope we see a Ghost Rare. Really hope we see a Ghost Rare. That'd be pretty cool, actually. And on to the traps. The traps aren't as exciting. There are 2 major traps here that we're going to be focusing on, and that is Lost Wind and Unending Nightmare, which are pretty good reprint cards. Unending Nightmare has seen some competitive success in side decks. It's seen some play here and there, and Lost Wind is just very good for, just a very good trap card. On top of that, we had the obvious stuff that would necessarily, see decent reprint stuff. But of note, we have El Shaddal Anoia Tillis. It's going to be a common, which is going to be interesting because Anoia Tillis is actually probably one of those cards that was sitting around $20 or so. It was one of those secret rares that just did not get a reprint for whatever reason, despite it being one of the most popular archetypes of all time. We got Shaddal Construct in here, El Shaddal Construct. Don't know why you wouldn't expect that in this structure deck. Could be kind of weird. Winda, really good instant fusion target, is coming in as a super rare. Shikanaga, really good for those rank 10 train decks and those Dino Shaddal decks that will be floating around. This will make it easier for you to circumvent some of your stuff. This is really good. So, and we got Shadoll Fusion, which I don't think needed a reprint, but it's good that we're going to get it anyway. It would not make sense for it to not get a reprint. So I think it's really good. I think it's very, very good, strong. They're not just throwing a bunch of Dark Synergy cards just because it's Dark Synergy. They're actually thinking about what reprints to go into the set. Sure, it was looking a little bleak when you saw stuff like Electromagnetic Twirl as one of the things, but if you really boil it down, it kind of makes sense why Electromagnetic Twirl is in here. But anyway, I'm really excited for the structure deck. I'm actually going to pick this up for the reprints alone. I was already going to buy this because I like Shadolls as an archetype, but now the reprints just make it worth it. So anyway, guys, tell me what you guys think about this structure deck. It's going to be one of the best structure decks of the year. This has been All Things Entertaining signing out.